Insomniac put out a statement. That's why I put it on the screen. I mean, you had plenty of time to read it. The gist of it is they're upset about the cyber attack. They're hurt. But they said they will push on. Things are still on track for Wolverine, which is good. This is good. This is bad this happened to them, but yesterday I had talked about on stream how some random Twitter user was talking about he knew somebody over at Insomniac, and there was like a 95% chance they were going to scrap the game and start over, basically. Redo the whole story and then the gameplay and push it back to 2028. I'm telling you, being able to make money from Twitter is a blessing and a curse, because niggas just be lying on there, bro. Just be tweeting shit, farming engagements. Because according to this statement, everything's on track. So it looks like it's not going to come out in 2028. But that's why I always say take things with a grain of salt. When I cover something, I try to make sure everybody knows whether or not it's actual factual versus just hearsay. And it looks like the 2028 rumor was just hearsay. His source was, trust me, bro, the guy at GameStop. Yeah, bold-faced liars on Twitter. So that's good to hear that it's still on track. Love your gaming news coverage. I appreciate it. So I thought I'd put that out there. If y'all want to check it out, y'all can check out their Twitter. But the gist of it is they're just upset, and we appreciate the support. We're gonna try to keep it together. I looked around. I didn't really see nothing too crazy. I mean, it's Friday. Fridays are usually pretty weak for gaming news. So I was going to hop just into the sub box. If there's nothing going on, we're going to hop right into Baldur's Gate 3. But I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to be a short stream. I'm about to do my 2 hours and get up out of here because my eyes are already tired and we just started. I've had a long day. But we finna hop into the sub box, see what's going on. If there's any news that I'm unaware of, let me know so we can talk about it. Yeah, late stream. I had a busy day. Busy day tomorrow, too. It's the holidays, y'all. What y'all doing? What y'all doing for Christmas or whatever the fuck you celebrate? Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, some new shit. What y'all doing? It be like that. I still gotta wrap some presents, bro. It is pretty late. Yeah, I still gotta wrap some fucking presents. Gonna start cooking tomorrow. Like your first time ever. This is literally from yesterday. There's nothing to talk about today. My auntie flying in to meet my baby girl. Oh, that's a big deal. The family gets to meet the baby. Shout out to you. Us Mexicans are making tamales for Christmas. I know you're going to be gassy as fuck, but I love me some tamales. 2B from Nier is another fighting game. Grand Blue versus Rising. 2B from Nier is another. You mean from Nier Automata? Are you saying 2B is going to be in Grand Blue versus Rising? Is that what you're saying? You worded that really weird. Yes. Okay. I didn't see that. That's not in my sub box. Not that I'm not gonna play this game anyway, but let's see. About to gain 20 pounds in the next few days. Turn up. Gonna be on the toilet. Do it. Let's well, let's first check out this one. From Video Game Leaks. New MCU fighting game just leaked. New Marvel fighting game. Video Game Leaks. When I say take what they have to say with a grain of salt, take it with a grain of salt. This is a 3-minute and 41-second video. I guarantee you about 2 minutes will be yapping.
Came into the gaming scene with Mortal Kombat 9. They've proven to be one of the most consistent and innovative developers in the fighting game genre. With 3 Mortal Kombat games and 2 Injustice games under their belt, and they're currently gearing up with the post-launch content for Mortal Kombat 1. And now there's also a rumor that they're also working on a 3rd Injustice game. According to some leaks that just came out, the developer
The title says new MCU fighting game. He said Injustice 3. That's DC. Is there more? Let's just see. Is there more? Because if not, he's getting his universes mixed up.
May actually have been contracted for a different comic company to make a new fighting game. And this could bring some unexpected competition for Capcom and for some of their future projects. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. Do you think it's actually legit? And are you interested in a new Marvel fighting game? Drop a like on this video and let's get into it. So according to some unverified sources, NetherRealms is actually working on a Marvel fighting game called Legends. Or
okay.
and take this all with an extreme extreme grain of salt, because as far as I'm aware, this leak actually originated from someone on 4chan with no history of accurate leaks.
Marvel
But as you
Legends.
guys know, it can sometimes be hard to tell if stuff like this is actually legit or if it's fake. So yeah, nothing is actually confirmed on this.
Marvel Legends is an anime 3D arena brawler. Would y'all be upset like Naruto?
Take it with a grain of salt, but this could actually be a very fun topic. So the leaker claims the game
4chan, yeah,
Legends is
never mind.
reportedly in development.
Let's see, title Legends fighting game, no release date, uses a modded version of Unreal Engine 4, ill. That already makes me skeptical. UE4? Everybody's on 5 now. 3D fighting, air combos, uses the Civil War storyline as inspiration, but it's an original spin on it. There will be no Spider-Man. What? Not even for like the PlayStation version? You can't do a Civil War storyline without Spider-Man. Like, if you read the comic books, he was a big part of this fucking Civil War. A mobile game, I bet. The problem with this image is, like, if it was clear, I'd be more inclined to believe this is real, but this shit is, like, super blurry, so anybody could have made this in fucking Photoshop or Midjourney. Need to stop making Marvel games, honestly. I don't agree with that take.
Development at NetherRealm, and according to the leaker, there are no.
Yeah, I'm calling cap on this one.
So if it does exist, we probably won't hear about it for at least another year. The leaker claims that the game is being built on a modified version of the Unreal Engine.
As long as it's
4,
good, that's the only thing that matters. You're
fighting,
talking about no
which
Marvel
could mean
games.
that it's going to be closer to Naruto Ultimate Ninja or one of the older Dragon Ball fighting games.
Now, that was a fucking joke. I swear to God, I did not watch this video. I did not watch this video beforehand. That was a joke when I was like, yo, it's cool. How would y'all feel about that? I was just yapping. It's a no for me, dog. Arena Brawler is a no for me, dog.
Claim there.
I hope this is fake.
On the air combos, again sounding like an old Dragon Ball game, and the plot of the game will be based on one of the Civil War arcs. But
how the fuck is Captain America? This has got to be fake. How the fuck is, because on the cover it's got Captain America, right? How the fuck Captain America gonna do an air combo? What is he gonna do? That makes sense for Iron Man, but Cap, and then whatever other heroes? What the fuck?
Completely new take on the event.
AC-130.
There will not be any appearance.
They're gonna give Captain America a jetpack
due to contractual obligations, and Marvel still hasn't got the rights to Spidey back. In addition to some of the gameplay details, the leaker included a blurred picture of the game's cover art, which does kind of suggest that it's further along in development than previously thought. But then again, you never know with these things. The cover art shows Captain America and Iron Man at each other.
Most of the development teams don't care to make good Marvel games like Avengers and Iron Man. Spider-Man games only carry in the game genre. I don't agree with that statement. First of all, those Iron Man games, you're talking about those ones from like the 360, those movie tie-in games. All those superhero games are ass because that was the era of like the movie tie-in. I'd argue Iron Man doesn't have a proper video game. Those old movie tie-in games, I don't count that shit. As far as the Avengers, I think the issue with the Avengers is you can't say that they don't care. I think it was Crystal Dynamics' goal to make a good game. It just wasn't good. But like, it wasn't the worst thing ever. It just wasn't particularly good. So like, I think the issue is they were trying to make a looter shooter, and I'm pretty sure they didn't even want to make one. That was probably the corporations. But I'm not going to go as far as to say it's like, oh, they don't want to make Marvel games. They don't want to make good ones. I'm not going to go that far.
Other's throats. Again, leaning.
Yeah, like, have you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance? Like, that shit is a classic. That shit is older. The X-Men Legends series. What was it? X-Men Mutant Academy. Those were good fighting games. There's plenty of good Marvel games.
Into the fact of the new version of Civil War.
Yeah, Hulk Ultimate Destruction. That's a classic. Like, buddy, I don't think you know what you're talking about, man.
I do think this is a bit suspect though, because usually a box art of a game is one of the last things that developers do before revealing it, unless this is just a concept art that's being passed around internally. If the cover art
Marvel vs. Capcom, god damn, how did I forget about that? Although, to be fair, that's more of a Capcom game, but it had Marvel characters in it. We can't throw that in there. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is one of the greatest video games of all time. That's top 100.
The game's been done and just waiting to get pushed out. And if the game is near completion or already done, that kind of explains why it's running on the Unreal Engine.
Yeah, it's actually the executives that wanted Marvel's Avengers to be a looter shooter. Yeah, like, that's why I said it's not fair. Sometimes I feel like gamers act like developers are not humans. Developers are artists. And the unfortunate reality with being an artist is you need somebody to fund your art. Because it's expensive to do this stuff, right? It's always the fucking suit. So it's like, if you want to get mad at the suits, I'm for it. But it's like, if you look at the Marvel's Avengers, and I didn't like that game at all. You could tell they wanted to make a good game, but that shit had corporate greed all over it. Yo, shout out to Black Shogun. There were things that they could not control.
Or instead of the Unreal Engine 5, because the Unreal Engine 5 is still a very new.
These Spider-Man glazers need to play other games.
Been in development for a couple years. A modified Unreal Engine 4 would make sense.
Yeah, it does be getting work.
There's actually no way to verify these leaks, and while some parts are rather hard to wrap my head around, I do think that making 2 Injustice games and 4 Mortal Kombat games, NetherRealm would want to shake things up and make a 3D fighter instead. I also totally believe that after the success of the Injustice games, Marvel,
if it's like Naruto, keep that shit in the oven.
Especially after the last Marvel vs. Capcom game flopped. But on the other hand, I wouldn't imagine Warner Bros. Wouldn't be too happy with their developer going straight to their competition and making it for them. Honestly, I could go either way with it. Do you guys think Marvel Legends is actually legit? What would you think of a Marvel fighting game?
Oh, you know what, too? How did I forget this? This man said Marvel games are ass. Did you play, what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy that came out like a year or two ago? That shit was fucking amazing. I don't even know why that shit didn't come to. That shit was, most of you, it's on Game Pass. That shit was hella slept on. Yo, shout out to Amon Talk with the sub. Like, this man, you took Marvel's Avengers and you put that all on Marvel. Like, I'd argue there's more good Marvel games than bad. That was dope. It's not on Game Pass anymore. Damn. Yeah, that's a very good slept on game. But he said he was just chatting. Guardians of the Galaxy had the best version of Drax. Yeah, it was like a mix between, I want to say, like Final Fantasy VII Remake meets Mass Effect when you would like talk to people. Like the combat reminded me a little bit of Final Fantasy VII with shooting. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but it was a good game. It was a very surprising game.
Of the one-on-one fighters,
I'm playing it right now. Actually,
would do with a different gameplay style. Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe.
The Avengers definitely hindered the success of the Guardians, and it sucks too because those games were nothing alike.
Any future updates? This has been Zach. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next.
He wasn't yapping that much on that one. I'll give him that. He wasn't yapping too much. Very interesting. Very interesting. This thumbnail. Very interesting. We'll keep our eye on this one. I think I'm going to call cap on this story, but we will keep our eye on this one and see if any other stuff comes out. What up, Monstars? Let's see. X8 official.
Introducing Hero 8
update.
Charade. An artful
stationary
decoy to fake out the competition.
Oh, ill. No, thank you. VR Valorant. Disney Hokage Capcom, they gave the fighter IP to NetherRealm. Really? All right, let's see this. Grand Blue versus 2B. Here begins Fate's episode. Dear Tabata. The game is set to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm about to get on it anyway. Oh well. I forgot to switch it. This is another one of those games that's going to be at Evo in the corner with 10 participants. Do you have any hope for Electronic Arts' EA's Iron Man and Black Panther games? It depends on what studio is doing it. Do we know what studio is under EA? Because EA owns several studios. Like if it's Respawn doing Iron Man or Black Panther, I can confidently say that game's going to be good. But or is it the studio doing Wild Hearts that did Wild Hearts? It depends. We gotta look up what studio is doing that shit. I still need a finisher. Probably will never will. You said a VTuber? Y'all copping this? How long since they announced that Black Panther Captain America game? It's been like 6 months or something. I feel like we're not gonna see that in a while. Why are you spreading misinformation on the notification? What misinformation did I say? I would love for Respawn to make a Marvel game. Let's see. I forgot they were making an Iron Man game. BioWare is under EA. BioWare should do probably the Iron Man game. Like give him a second shot at Anthem. Because the flight system in Anthem was good. Like create a concise single player game. Probably give it to BioWare. And let them like redeem themselves with that shit. Who is developing Iron Man EA. EA Motive is confirmed. What has EA Motive made? Video games. They've made Dead Space, so they made the Dead Space remake, and then Iron Man. Fuck. I don't know, man. This is a 50-50. It's like I want to say it's in good hands, but it's hard to tell because the only game Motive has made is the Dead Space remake.
I guess I should be.
Yo, shout out to Smokey with the sub. And the Dead Space remake was good. The problem with that is it was a fucking remake. They already had a template for a game that was already good, and in my opinion, didn't really need to be updated. If they wanted to update the visuals, fine, but whatever. So in my opinion, this is their first real original game. I don't know, man. I don't know. This Iron Man is a 50-50. This is a yellow flag. Yeah, we gotta wait for a trailer to drop for this one. And then let's see. Who is developing Black Panther at EA? Cliffhanger Games? All right, let's look up Cliffhanger Games. What games did you guys make? What was it? Cliffhanger. Let's see, Marvel. Cliffhangers games resume. Nothing's coming up. Cliffhanger. No, not the video game. Anybody got their resume? I don't know what they made. I haven't heard of Cliffhanger either. VFX jobs. That's a listing for their job. AAA studio in Seattle. Shadow of Mordor? No, Monolith made Shadow of Mordor. I don't think they made this. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah, it's Monolith because that's the same team that's making Wonder Woman. They didn't make that shit. I don't know what game they made either. These games are kind of red flags. Monolith Games, Electronic Arts. Is Black Panther their first game? Oh wait, did they make it? Oh, you might be right. I stand corrected. Led by Kevin Stevens, Monolith Productions. Cliffhanger is already. Oh, you're sort of right. Okay, is already brought together a camp. Okay, so the head of Cliffhanger came from Monolith, but this is a new team. I'm not gonna lie. Still cut. I'll give it a yellow flag. And then it's made up of people who've worked on Shadow of Mordor, Halo, God of War, Call of Duty. But this is their first real game. This is a new studio then. Cliffhanger's a new studio. So we got 2 new studios working on well-known IPs. This is one of those things we're going to have to wait and see until a trailer drops. There's no way to know. We got to wait.